Hello and welcome back to the Gamer's Tale. It's been quite some time since we checked in on our heroes, and they are now trapped within the Oltanian desert underneath uh, the ruins of Hewa. After encountering a number of individuals who are apparently in league with Saronicus, they have made their way past large vermin in the form of giant scorpions and hold themselves up in a distant part of it, took a rest, and we will resume after they've had a nice rest of me beating the crap out of them with a variety of races and players. All right. You're a little stiff from sleeping on the rock floor, but nothing too bad. No penalties against your exhaustion rate at all.
Okay. So.
Storm the door.
Oh, there's a door there. Yeah.
Also,
I would be back to lizard boat.
I was just thinking about that. I'm looking for your character. You made your character one.
Gone.
I would be perfectly okay with being able to cast spells as a dinosaur.
Awesome.
All right.
Is it who? Tread, get off me! I ride you, not you ride me.
It's all from a certain point of view. Okay. This is a decently shaped stone door. It seems to be unlocked.
Well, Tread just changed out of dino form, so I'm just gonna go through the door like a normal person this time.
Ew.
Not a Kool-Aid man?
No dinosaur. Okay.
I mean, he is a paladin. They could be considered Kool-Aid men.
Fucking Kool-Aid.
Ooh, what's this little side door?
There's...
Oh, secrets.
Where are
Secret doors is...
You gotta get the 100% completion on the exploration.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I gotta get the Magellan feet. No? Fallout? No? Okay.
Is that a dead end?
Fallout, regretfully.
No pun intended.
Wait, who said Fallout regretfully?
No, he said Fallout, and I said I was zeroing in on what you said about it's a dead end.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he said I had not played Fallout regretfully.
Oh.
So you still have the sand-strewn hallways. There's hieroglyphics sometimes put on the sides. None of them really much of anything that you can actually read the dead language that it is in.
Does anyone have... Wait, no, wait. We have a warlock who can read
of,
anything.
Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Yes. Mostly it says, like, Bob was here. Oral histories.
So it's graffiti?
Oral histories about what happened before, like, the Oasis and places like that were founded. Traditions about their deities, things like that.
Will any of this information be of use till later, and should I, like, copy it down?
Will there be a test?
Yeah. There will not be a test.
Okay.
It's kind of like the ancient Roman graffiti that they found in, or I think it was Pompeii, but whichever civilization was Pompeii. The Romans or the Greeks, who fucking cares really? But
it was the Etruscans, actually.
But they found graffiti from like the day before about a guy having sex with a girl in that spot.
That reminds me of one. There was a sacred cavern, and it had a bunch of writing on the top, and they were like, "Oh, this must be like a sacred thing," and it just said in the old like Icelandic or whatever is, "This is very high." It had nothing important at all. It was somebody climbed up there and wrote, "This is very high." It's like, yeah,
the man hours that went into
that is the long-term trolling, I gotta admit.
He's
That is an epic level of
in
troll.
the afterlife.
Somebody was bored as shit.
All right, this portcullis should we just open?
It can easily
That-
be opened,
that's
but I'll
stuck up.
save you all some time. It is, in fact, a dead end.
You motherfucker!
Man, this is a long dead end.
You
You're welcome. I gotta check something.
go all the way back. You motherfucker!
I'm gonna have to zoom
There's a
out.
hieroglyphic at the end of the hall, just like
Wait,
this
where
is
the
a dead
hell?
end.
In that last one, there are several holes cut in the wall, but you find some phallic symbols that could be worth some money, about 20 gold apiece.
You said phallic symbols.
Yes.
Where the hell did everybody go?
Tread's
One
just
of
like,
these like
"Oh, no."
life-size phallic symbol.
It's probably about the size of one of your knuckles,
I'm going back
and
to
they
where
vary in size.
I'm going back to where Brock is with the scorpion carcass.
Well,
I
it
gotta be
even
honest.
looks like a lava lamp.
We
What the?
phallic means the thing that I
Oh,
think.
here we go. Here we go. All right.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
it does.
I see you
About
guys
the
up
size
here.
of your knuckle. That's pretty small.
I mean, it's more of an amulet. They actually do have amulets about
Anyway.
that size.
Hey Ty, could you give me
I'm-
a screen share, please?
Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, I
Thank-
gotta yank this out of.
Wait a
We were just talking about phallic stuff. Why'd you have to say yank?
You see?
On one of the on the wall, this particular, not just any wall. This wall, you see a large writing that says, "The throne of omens will be secured and protected."
What language is it in?
It appears to be in an ancient form of common, which you would have been taught in your university studies as a nobleman, and is kind of generally accepted among the upper crust, kind of like Latin,
I was about to
Or-
say, so you mean Latin?
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
Nick, can you see?
Yep.
Okay. You want me to? Oh, we're gonna have to get somebody to drag him over here.
I mean, I've been forgetting about Brock. I'll get him.
How do you forget about Brock? He's fucking huge.
I mean, he just burns things and generally takes money. So
Don't you forget about me.
Oh,
don't.
are you multi-classing into Bard now?
How could we? How could we forget with all his burning here and there, burning us left and right?
He's
Tread's
burninating the
constantly
countryside.
covered in freaking ashes.
So I'll be 100% honest. If Frederick dies, I am totally making a gunslinger bard combo. BT dubs.
Okay.
All right.
He's gonna be named Doc.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you know exactly who. Thank you. This will a bit
Oh.
quicker for you.
A gunslinger bard named Doc.
Medics don't save people. Doctors
Oh,
do.
oh, okay.
They just
okay.
help people. They just make people comfortable while they die.
Oh,
Oh,
that
right.
Doc.
I
So
think
as
he's
you
called
go,
Doc.
Medic officer Dufresne.
No,
oh, not Chief Medical Officer Dufresne.
no, God no. Yeah, my wife got it. Well, my wife knows me. Doc
All right,
Holiday.
Oh, okay.
Okay. With
You
what's
find
his face?
at the end of this hallway,
His performance.
that
His
that hallway,
gambling.
there is a glowing room,
Oh, glowing room.
and as you get close to it, it disappears.
When who gets close to it?
When anyone gets close to it at the end of this thing, because I am assuming you guys are going to
wait,
investigate this part, correct?
Which part? This part?
This part.
This part down here
Yes.
What now? What was it again?
It was a glowing room.
that
A
disappeared.
glowing rune.
How far do we have to back up from it before
Just
it
a room.
reappears?
You get about 10 to 15 feet within it, and before you can get any real sense of what it says or what it could indicate, it disappears.
Permanently?
Yes. Like as if it was
Dang.
never there.
That's a glyph of warding, guys.
And you hear
Oh,
this
shit,
kind of
it's like-
You hear a slight crackling as you come back into this large room.
Run.
Can I run away?
Great.
I'm sorry. That's meta knowledge. I should not.
Assuming that you all went down to check this out. Hang on, I need my selector.
Yeah.
Come on.
Down this hall.
Yes, you'll be over here a bit more.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the brunt of the.
No.
In the large room, appears a shadowy, ethereal figure.
Fuck.
Whoa.
They don't make those in Northspire.
Wait, are they coming? Okay. Is the sun
Seriously,
coming back to
bro?
me?
You had to.
What the heck is that?
Yeah. What?
Here, Brock.
What?
Me and you be in the room together.
All by yourselves. Anyway.
The strongest three are in the room, just like, all right, fuck.
I'm just gonna pull the
Whoa.
warlock over.
What was that guy in the kid the ghosts and
Ghost and
Slimer?
Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
The Marshmallow Man.
It lets
Yeah,
out
right with the marshmallow.
lets out a shriek that's more terrifying than anything. And I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
15.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Now. How do I? Oh, wait.
Just click the initiative button. All right.
Damn.
Oh, I can put that a little lower.
Me and Tread. Tread, I just want to say, I have that halberd still. It's a 10-foot weapon. If you make yourself into something I can ride, we can joust this motherfucker.
Okay.
How high are the ceilings?
These are about 20-foot ceilings.
Oh, 20 foot. Okay, I'd be fine then.
I don't know any.
All right. Now I just got to roll initiative for this guy, and then he can start killing you. I mean, you
Now then.
having
Crap. I don't know what the fuck to.
But what is? I'm just genuinely curious about what this is supposed to even be.
I think it's...
well, you don't know that.
All right, can you answer some questions about it?
I could.
Male or female?
It?
Okay, so it's not a banshee, which means that it's probably a wraith.
Oh
Bing,
my
bing.
god, dude! Can we handle a race, man?
Wraiths are a challenge rating 4, maybe 3 by themselves. So
What is
yeah,
that?
So
You can definitely handle this thing.
you should. You should. They can get out of hand really easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying about the
That moves.
Why are you rolling perception?
Because I bumped my screen.
You see that it is, in fact,
Ooh,
thing.
wait a minute. What?
you see, in fact, that it is, Brock, you see that it is a rather ethereal creature. You've never seen anything like it, not even in your studies. All right, top of the round, Tread Scala.
Okay. Oh god, I'm first.
You literally are almost always first.
Yeah. I'm going to step forward a little bit and
Okay.
cast Call Lightning.
Ooh, dexterity save.
Good damage.
It matches it, so it has saved. So it takes 11 points of damage. You see storm clouds form at the top of the chamber, and the crack of thunder as lightning strikes down, hits the ethereal thing, and it goes through it, kind of leaves an ozone smell in the air, and it still standing, and it just kind of rides around the pole of the light where the lightning was, and it gets ready again.
Bonus action. Gonna turn into a dinosaur.
Oh yes. Okay, I'm going
Now
to
that I
assume
got
this
it, I'm never gonna stop.
is the same one. Just. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Fucking Jurassic Park, dude.
Oh no.
I was picturing more the doofy version of that song where it's intentionally done incredibly poorly.
I had a bard in my 3.5 games. The dude kept a soundboard on his phone and would play that at different music for his spells.
That is exactly what I would do if I ever played Bard, because I would not be able to do the same. You're coming up with funny things to say. I would have a soundboard.
I would go through various metal ballads.
That would also be awesome.
Proficient.
Okay, does that end your turn?
Yeah, I just wanted to step up like here-ish, not quite in its
Well,
range, but
I moved it just so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
could be.
I just wanted to be clear. I'm not like right in front of it. I'm not in its like 5-foot range.
Are you sure about that? All right, Frederick. It's now your turn.
Okay. My guy's gonna take a deep breath and just run in. Just go for it.
I'm a
1,
large-sized
2, 3.
creature.
20.
Oh.
7 does not hit. 18.
20 and 18 hit. I'm assuming. Night's Fall. That's the necrotic one.
Yes.
It is immune to necrotic.
Oh, fuck! I meant to hit.
Yeah, you don't want to
right.
do that shit, dude. You'll end
That's
up
already
healing.
4. It's only 4.
Okay,
so-
so
9 and 7 makes 16.
all right, so it takes 8 points of damage since it is also damage resistant to slashing.
But my weapons are magic.
Oh, that is correct. So it does take the 16.
And action surge. This time using the correct weapon.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure the 26 hits, and I'm pretty sure the 26 hits.
Yes, the 26 is 2 hit.
Does the 16?
16 also does hit.
Okay.
Oh, it's got a pretty low AC then.
I'm going to use my Savage Attacker feat on my third attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use the new total. So
Look at all
12
the
and 4 make 16. Plus 10 is 26. Plus 8 is 34. Necrotic is negated. Plus 13 is 47.
As you bring in both your swords and
Plus
just
10 is
cut,
57.
yes, you cut into it, and the necrotic doesn't seem to be sucking at the soul of this wraith, and you see it dissipate as the force just bursts it out, and it's completely destroyed, leaving only the remnant of its horrible visage for a few seconds before it dissipates into nothing.
Is there anything left behind?
There's nothing left behind.
Okay.
The loot's on a different floor, boys.
That's fair.
Well, I guess my lightning storm's just going to dissipate then.
What, is he dead already?
He
Yes.
is dead. I did not
Yes.
expect this to be so soon. But hey, I'm also gonna say that you're probably just gonna absolutely decimate the remaining scorpion in the room and discover this secret place all the way down here, and we can just move on
I'm sorry,
to
what?
the.
Or
He says we're going to discover a secret room, but he wants to rush us just a tad.
I
Okay.
mean, it's one scorpion. You just took out a challenge rating 5 Great Wraith.
Okay. So this red square is apparently very important.
That's the secret door.
oh, so we're going there, right?
It appears so.
Y'all went
Yeah.
there, and is gone.
Is there anything in there?
Just a scorpion.
I say he dead.
He's
Okay.
a
Then-
dade.
Let's go to the stairs.
All right. So you go down the stairs, and it's now time for some cinematic mojo.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck?
what's this? I need to zoom out.
As you go, yes, you need to zoom out. As you go down, it becomes much more natural. You see ahead of you this flickering blue light, almost similar to like the arc reactor in the Iron Man movies. Yes, that level of blueness, and you see this probably about 6 foot, but since it's on a raised dais, it looks much taller. This thin figure, walking kind of through it, and it appears to be looking away. And you hear the distant voices carried to you. Again, I'm looking at my notes. Oh god, this has happened a lot faster than I expected. Zodran, are you sure this is safe? I can show you, Lady Angelson, that this is quite enhanced, and it is absolutely unsafe. But then, most things worth doing are.
Can I talk to my sword and just see if he can tell us who these people are or anything like that? Just ask him mentally.
He would not know.
Does he know if they're like bad, good?
He can sense that they are Saronicus inclined.
Okay. All right. Quick look at Tread and the rest of the group. So, I do have a question.
Yes?
How far is this guy from me?
Let me get my ruler.
Okay.
Up.
Is he actually 55 feet?
He's actually about 55 feet.
There was one thing I wanted to ask. Do we know who the speakers are?
Well, what somebody said Zodra, and someone said Angelson.
I don't know anybody by that name. I don't think.
When
Make a just a straight history check for me, Yoan.
Oh, history.
Yes.
I would still be able to be a dinosaur at this point. When Frederick looks towards me, I'm going to lean down a little bit and motion towards my back.
I will climb.
You know of someone named Angelson. Yoan.
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Do I know anything about him?
Yes. She was one of the members of your class in the Stone Syndicate.
And where is the name appearing?
You heard it made reference to, but this thin individual who's walking through the blue light ahead of you, as their voices echo throughout the chamber.
Oh, the blue light is identifying itself as whoever.
You can see 3 people standing above the area. They're backlit by the glowing orb in the center of the room. But
Can we see what this thing is?
I'll make a perception check.
Perception. That's not my good one. Nope, not my good one.
The light is just a little bit more blinding, and if you keep spamming things just because you want to do them and try to do skill checks for each of them, Ty, could you not? But of course you can look. Yes, you see a kind of spindly figure. He has straps of leather going down to what kind of looks like a leather dress, but kind of like some halfway between a blacksmith's apron and a medical professioner's smock.
All right. I'm gonna turn to the rest of my party and go. So, do we storm them? What are we doing?
I'm like sitting there like a cat about to pounce, like shaking my butt, like ready to go.
True cat form.
All right.
All right, let's
Brock.
fucking get it then.
Brock, you see a spindly, almost metallic skinned individual walking around within, just circling this blue center of light that's just flashing erratically in the center of the room above you.
I'm waiting for
Should
someone
I
to
like?
go.
I don't. I mean, it's great. I don't know.
There are two things we can do here that I think
There's
maybe
I'm
hold
saying,
equal weight depending. Okay. We can rush up to them and fight them right now.
All right.
And or if Yoan knows who this woman is, he can try to talk to her and figure out what's going on. So maybe depending on what's what, we have to fight no one.
We are running out of time, Zodra.
All right, so I'm gonna
coming up.
run up there. I'm gonna.
Bum rush. Fuck it.
What are we? Are we
Do
attacking?
you say that?
Fucking send it. Full
If
send.
you say bum rush, I have a speed of 60. I can.
Okay,
run-
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Anyone who moves beyond roughly this point,
Oh.
specifically Yoan and now Treadskala.
Fuck.
So, I wisdom.
Yes.
Frederick would have been on my back. To be fair,
Yeah.
Oh man, I get a -1 on.
Yeah, I'm with Tread. I'm on his back. So I'll send it too.
Okay.
and
Now,
I
why
can
is it?
get- Go ahead.
Wisdom.
As you were doing this, the metallic figure had been walking around the thing, so he's just a little bit off.
I have a speed of 60, so I believe it was 50 from back there. I should be able to get right on them.
Okay.
I have a speed of 40.
I'm just gonna put my guy beside Treads because I'm physically riding on him.
Okay, so Treadskala and Yoan, you failed the saving throw, and
I failed with an 18.
yes, there's a little bit of inverse working here, and you are now kind of captivated by the large glowing orb in the center of it. It's about the size of a medicine ball, but it looks almost crystalline in structure, and it radiates this blue light that you're now standing within.
Trent, did I fail too then?
You did not, oddly enough.
I didn't.
What was the effect again? Because I'm supposed to be immune to. What is it? Sleep and.
This is you're not being charmed. Your focus is being concentrated on this.
Oh, it's like
orb.
okay.
It's not trying to take control of you. You
Right.
just are, for lack of a better term, fascinated by it. Unduly so.
Or
Does that mean I
monumentally
can't make
distracted.
attacks?
Oh.
What was that, Tread?
Does that mean I can't
Okay,
make my
so-
attacks?
That is correct. Deep in the back of your mind, you hear the sound of a cowbell. At least this is at least what Treadskala hears. Remember. Dun, dun, dun. Remember. Dun, dun, dun. Do you at least remember, Tread? Okay, good.
I just have no idea what's going on right now.
Oh my god.
I remember
Yeah.
what Tall Cow said.
You feel a need to grasp the ball, Yoan.
Okay. So should I be walking? You want me to move it towards the ball?
Yes.
All right.
At this
Question.
distance, yes.
Go ahead and finish with him, but as soon as he's done, I need to know some answers.
Okay. Well, his thing is going to be a bit more cinematic, so you can ask your question now.
Number one, how high are the ceilings in this underground portion?
They are very tall.
Okay. Item number two. No, you know what? I don't need that. I don't need the question number two. Go ahead and do I have time? I could do something like while he's going up to the orb.
Depends on what you're going to do.
I'm gonna chug the potion of enlargement.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Why? Wait, why?
Because it's probably going to do
Hey.
something.
Stop.
Hey.
No, pause. Let him do his thing, because I said that originally first. We'll see what happens in a minute.
What the?
All right.
If my teammate dies, then yeah, I'll do that.
As you approach the ball, the individual, Frederick, see that he has like a small circlet around his head, and he has very similar features but thinner and lighter than Sledge, and he's just kind of observing all of you. Says, it appears our time has run out. He walks over to the edge of this area, and you see a protective shield come up around him. And I need that little tail, and he just kind of stands there observing what's going on. And the three people before says, "Deal with this, Sodra." And a portal opens behind them, and each of them slowly walks into it, and they disappear. As you grasp the glowing blue ball, you see within it becomes almost mirror-like, and then opaque again. And you see a much different thing on the other side of it than you saw before. You see this plane, almost similar to the planes that you came from when you met this group, but a series of lightning bolts just kind of statically come from the sky and dig into the ground and freeze frame. And as they do this armor raises up from the ground. It's got massive amounts of scrawling, runes of warding, of great power, of ancient, almost god-level magic being imbued into this armor, and there are other suits of armor and other individuals rising up from the ground in a land that you don't recognize. And it just stands up, and there's these dark, almost purplish blue pinpoints of light within the helmet as it kind of surveys the surrounding. And you also see a vastly wooded area. And the things keep whipping by faster and faster and faster, and you can't really see anything anymore, and you're just holding the ball in your hands. Everyone who's still within the area that blue can now make a wisdom saving throw again to see if they either fall prey to it or make it out.
Do I still need to?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn it.
Fuck yeah.
The blue ball now seems to be very fascinating, and Tritskala and Yoan, you feel as if knowledge has been imparted of something, you're not sure what, and because of that, it no longer holds your attention as much as it did, and you can kind of start to take in your surroundings after you.
Okay. I tell it that I'm a member of the Stone Syndicate. Is that what it is?
Yes, that is correct.
Stone Syndicate, and ask if it needs anything. I don't.
You see that the individual who's been watching this is kind of puts his hand up and is just watching intently, and you hear from the ball, "Return me to the throne."
Where is the throne?
You see this massive mountain range, and both deep in it and above it at the same time, there is a throne with I believe it's 6 different slots in it, each of them about the size of this orb. And you get the idea that this thing needs to be put in there.
Okay.
Put it in the hole.
What?
I said, put it in the hole.
Put it in, yeah. Where is this wood area you're talking about?
You would have to make
Is it like north there, where we can't see yet, or?
yeah, you haven't encountered this area yet.
Oh.
But you have a feeling about it.
Like, okay. Damn.
Totsala, you hear a more incessant cowbell shaking noise.
Cowbell. Okay, so I'll grab it, I guess. I mean,
Okay. So you
Well,
bring it in closer toward you?
yeah.
Okay.
What?
You see that the figure is like looking at you and says, that's enough. Salbom, Abaven, take care of them. And then you see him walk backwards into a portal that opens behind him, and he too disappears.
Oh, both what?
So now the Warforged is gone, and somebody else is going to come to pay us a not so friendly visit.
You hear stone against stone and metal on stone. Just scraping as something moves somewhere on either side of the room that you're currently in.
Question.
Yes.
Would I think that this ball could possibly have something to do with a crystal mentioned by the Skull Cow?
Yes. It is a ball made out of crystal.
I would like to try to break it.
Okay. I'm going to need Yon to make a dexterity roll against an attack roll from Tread Scroll. Tread Scala.
Trelder Scrolls.
Wait, what did I get?
All right. You swing your big Allosaurus paw at him, and he somehow manages to bring it out of the way, and you miss. All right, make another one.
Oh, me?
Make another dexterity roll. Yes, Yoan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. As you try to pull it back, the large teeth just kind of clamp down on the crystal itself and kind of sink in just a little bit, and you're able to, if you wish, to pull it out of his hands.
I would like to do so.
Okay.
Do I need to roll damage?
You pull it out of his hands. What are you going to do with it?
Try to crush it.
Okay. Strength would be the ticket.
Oh,
Damn it!
Oh,
I swallow it.
Oh God. Okay.
Dude, we need.
I mean, you could toss it on.
Oh wait, that was a strength save. It wouldn't be a save, would it?
No, it would be
It'd
just
be
a regular
a
strength check.
Reroll.
All right. Crunch. You bisect this thing, and part of it falls into your mouth, and the other part falls on the ground and just shatters like glass tossed from a 10-story building.
I just go like, bleh.
All right. You no longer feel fascinated by this thing, and you continue to hear the movement on either side get closer and closer. And 2 arms on your right-hand side, which would be behind you, Yoan, and directly the direction that you're looking in, Frederick, come out and just kind of push the masonry aside, and this large, kind of stone-looking individual walks out. And from the other side, a metallic-looking creature steps out.
Like golems, or
You would have to make an Arcana check.
Do they look humanoidish, just like me?
They are humanoid-ish. Yes.
Okay.
a 7 in Arcana.
Okay. You recognize one as being a golem of some kind, and the other appears to be a shield guardian.
Shit. Oh, maybe. All right. So are they like coming towards us, or
Yes.
I mean, should
Yes,
we be
they
like
are.
rolling initiative?
Yes, it's now time to roll initiative.
Hooray!
All right, let me ask a question of you.
Yes.
What are your rules about like mixing potions?
Are you saying like swinging them together?
Yeah, like say if I drink a potion of frost giant strength and a potion of growth, would I be super big and super strong? Or would something fucking weird happen?
Yeah. Other than that, you have to drink something that literally has a toenail in it. Yeah, they would be able to stack. They're two different things. It's not like if you're dealing stuff with alchemy. This is magical potions for the most part.
Yeah. All right. Before we start combat, I have to pee. I apologize. One moment.
That's
Yeah,
completely
I gotta grab some
understandable.
How
coffee.
dare you have freaking
Have human needs. Tread is offended. Okay, that's a 7 for Tread.
Literally the worst I can do.
A 5 for Brock. It's almost like you're adapting Serena's roles, Nick.
Yeah.
And we have Yoan. 11 for Frederick.
Or Ives attack roll.
Yeah. We have Lundgren at 13. Okay.
What was that guy's AC anyway?
Which guys?
The
Ghost thing?
The Wraith?
no.
Oh, he's talking about in the one that we did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. That is his was about 27 or 28.
What?
Well, we're all level 12 in that one, so I mean, I
And it's
could
also
hit that.
3.5.
I have no idea how 3.5
Yeah, my
works.
rogue has a 27 AC.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, it is.
I have to overcompensate anything. Oh my god. Okay.
I was gonna say 5e, like the highest I've ever seen is like 25 on a creature.
That's my Paladin's AC.
What's your
25
paladin?
with a 25 with a shield.
Well, 3.5 is different.
Yes. Yes, it is.
25 is average.
Kind of, yeah. Okay. That's not too bad.
But yeah. But no. If I have two character ideas for if Frederick dies.
Uh-huh.
Gunslinger, Bard, like literally just like one level of Bard, just for fucks. I think actually maybe for Vicious Mockery. Maybe 2 levels for Vicious Mockery. Just so I can just whip you comebacks.
Someone who thinks he's funny but isn't makes me very grouchy.
I am very funny and you know it.
No, that's just from a book. That's from far long ago. One of my favorites, Oscar the Grouch's What Makes Me Grouchy book, which includes coat hangers,
Well,
the
yeah,
grouchiest thing on the planet.
coat hangers make me grouchy too. Are they wire?
Yes, they were wire and they were like wrapped all around him, and there was like a mass of them coming out of the closet.
Yeah, wire hangers are the worst. Spend the extra money, get a really nice set of wooden ones. They'll last you much longer. They'll treat your clothes much better.
I went to a store when it was closing and bought like 30 for $5. Like wooden hangers, not
Yeah.
wire.
But I'm pretty sure most places just give those out for free.
This place didn't.
The wire hangers.
Oh, yeah, they usually do.
You can go to a dry cleaners. You got any hangers? We have a billion.
What do you mean, do we have hangers? Okay. I'll be all back. Or not.
Steven is present.
Awesome. Looks like we're waiting for Yoan now.
Yeah.
He's sitting down about now.
I'll go ahead and tell you that my my second character idea is a really, just a really grouchy necromancer.
That would actually fit in one part of this world.
Yeah, just he doesn't like doing magic. He finds it very
Tedious.
tedious, and so anytime he has to do something, he's just like, "Fuck, fine."
Yes, I can raise the dead.
I guess I'll transfer my life to you. Cuts his hand open. Jesus, there's a mess. I'm gonna get an infection. Wraps it up.
Infection erection. The tension dimension.
I'm disappointed in you.
I'm not surprised.
I finally finished the spells section of my player's handbook for my homebrew game.
Nice.
It took me, I would say, 2 to 3 solid weeks of working on it, like 4 nights a week for like 3 hours a night.
Yeah.
But every single spell that is published for 5th edition is present. I say that with asterisks because Unearthed Arcana technically is not published. It's playtest. Hey, Ralph, are you back? Who's all missing? Is it just Ralph?
It sounds like it's just Ralph.
Nick?
I've been here.
Ty?
Yeah, I'm here.
Craig?
Roar.
Trent?
Yes.
Yep, just Ralph.
SpongeBob.
Patrick?
No. Oh, sorry. Is this the
Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
No, this is Patrick.
That's actually really good.
Thank you.
You've practiced that a lot, haven't you?
No.
So
Yeah.
that means if I were to go to take care of a bodily function and be back,
Yes, go pee.
You're
Or
going to
or
beat
whatever.
Ralph.
I think he's probably making coffee.
Oh, what? Is he making pour over? Shit.
Ah. Who knows? He could be a cog boy and be applying the oils to his coffee maker. I don't know.
Be a what?
Adeptus Mechanicus cog boys from Warhammer 40,000.
Nope, I don't play Warhammer 40k.
Neither do I. I just like the story. The Adeptus Mechanicus are a cult of technology worshippers to the to the extent that the joke is that they screw toasters because they love old Earth technology so much.
Well then,
Yes,
Do
there's
they
something
plug
that
them in
you
first?
did. What?
Do they plug them in first?
No.
Damn.
Of course, they're mostly replacing their human bodily functions with mechanical ones. So they're more like cyborgs. So yeah, it probably wouldn't work that way anyway.
their genitalia is just USB ports.
Yes. A number of them. Like Cthulhu, but it's USBs.
Oh man.
I don't think Cthulhu has more than one penis.
I meant like his face.
Mm.
And he's an octopus? Bum, bum, bum.
What does
bum.
that have to do with anything?
Nothing.
I don't think he's technically an octopus.
Technically, his head looks like an octopus, but he is a great old one. Oddly enough, the warlock that's going to be in the new party that I'm going to be DMing for on the Friday after next, his patron is literally Cthulhu.
Hey.
Yeah, that was his specific request. I want to be a warlock. And I want to have Cthulhu as my the one who my sugar daddy thing. It's like, okay, that is actually a possibility in D&D. So you are a warlock of Cthulhu.
Oh, Trent, something else you should look up. There's an art series that a guy redrew. It's called The Angels of the Zodiac. They're just, I saw them immediately and went like, that's a big bad guy.
Are they?
I can.
I know. There's one Angel series that I know of that could fit that. But yeah.
Send them to you.
Yes, send them to me.
Yeah, I saw them and I was just immediately like, these are all bad guys.
Vulgate is technically in this world. Yeah, that's the guy I was thinking of.
Yeah, I saw them and I'm just like, yeah, all of these.
I took something similar in that vein, and he's the guardian of the realms at one point.
Yeah, because I'm trying to work out the what is it called, Pantheon for my homebrew. Now I think we're gonna limit it to 12, and make each one of those a champion of one of those.
Nice. Okay. Are you back, Ty?
Yeah.
You back, Yoan?
Yep.
Awesome. So, it's now at the top of the round.
Depending on what's what. Let me see. Oh no. Looks like I'm up.
No.
Did I get out initiative? Did?
You rolled a 13.
Okay.
I would, if it was the top of the round, I would have said if you were, all right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The Shield Guardian comes in. That's not the one I wanted to grab, but okay.
My vampiric touch is that going to work against like constructs or
No?
No.
It's definitely not going to work against constructs. The Shield Guardian comes in and it swings one of its large, heavy fists at you. Where did I put that?
I don't.
Okay.
When I became fascinated by the orb, I would have jumped off to approach it.
The orb has been.
No, I know.
Oh.
He's not riding tread anymore.
I already assumed that, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, when you said I was fascinated, my guy would have climbed down off the Allosaurus.
Yes, the Allosaurus.
Alto.
I don't really. I need to get more offensive spells, man.
Okay. He makes 2 attacks against you. Try the Scala.
Bring it.
Great. What is your AC?
As a dinosaur, it is 14.
All right. Both of the attacks hit.
Okay.
And you take... Do you have any damage reductions?
Not as a dinosaur, I don't.
Take 43 points of damage as he just wails on the side of you.
Nice.
Oh, I'm dying tonight. Okay, cool.
Oh dear.
I'm
still
dying.
a dinosaur.
Tread's dying.
I'm fine.
Brock might be the only one that lives.
Okay. That ends the shield guardian's turn. The golem approaches you, Yowen. God damn, this is gonna suck.
He's...
Oh dear.
Oh, can I activate my what is it? The blade song?
You can activate shield.
You could. I would suggest doing that.
Oh, the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Can I do both?
One's a reaction, and this thing is coming up on you quick, so I would say it's one or the other.
All right, I'm gonna do the blade song.
Okay.
Shield is a reaction, so if they go to hit you, you can use it to.
What's
So-
that word? Mitigate?
Yeah.
Your intelligence.
So it's swing. Your AC is like 20 now, right?
I'm not. It says 17 right now. I don't know if that's after the blade song or before.
I think that was before because it adds like +3 as your
Plus-
intelligence mod.
Right.
All right, so I think you were at 20 or 21.
It should be 21.
All right, so you dodge out of the way of one of the fists, and the other one just comes tearing down, and it plunges its fist into the floor, dealing some damage to itself.
Okay.
And it is now Lundgren Busk's turn.
Okay. I activate Radiant Soul.
Okay. You see the beautiful celestial wings sprout from the back of Lundgren Bosk, and he has, I forget exactly what that does. It does like a 30-foot area.
Yeah, it's my normal walking speed, only I can fly it. And I do radiant damage once per turn equal to my level, and transformation only lasts for a minute. Okay, so let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 is good. Okay. Oh, man. Let's do... So these are all in a line, correct? So Frederick and Tread aren't blocking me?
That is correct. You would
Oh
get
crap! Are you
the tail.
activating that like weather thing or?
No, that's the Storm Cleric or the Storm Herald.
Okay.
No,
You'd be looking right just over the butt of the Allosaurus.
Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. So I'm going to do... Let's see. These are constructs, so I have to be smart about this. And not ridiculous. Okay. So, poison. I'm thinking out loud here. Okay. Radiant damage might work, but poison and necrotic and psychic are going to be no-no.
Necrotic might work. I don't think it will, though.
I thought as constructs, they were like immune to that.
Immunities are charmed, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, and poisoned.
Okay, so poison spray would be a no-no. So let's do Sacred Flame.
Is that fire damage or radiant damage?
It's radiant damage.
Okay. It is a dexterity saving throw, and this counts as magic.
Yeah.
Okay. As you summon up the awesome powers of your patron, you see that does it only do half damage, or does it not take any damage if it saves?
If it saves, it's no damage, but I would also have 6 damage for the level for my one attack.
Well, it saved.
Okay, so no damage, whatever.
No damage, whatever. You see there's a little shimmer over its armor, and the fire just kind of burns over it and does nothing.
Okay, so now I'm trying to figure out how that would work. Let me see if I would probably have to hit, right?
Yes.
When you deal damage to it, okay, so that would do nothing.
Yes.
Okay.
You're not doing any damage.
Not doing any damage this turn.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It is now Frederick's turn.
All right. Gotta take care of the immediate threats. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run around the guy, planking,
Okay.
and then 1, 2, 3, 17, 19, 17.
Okay. Your blade skitter across its armor.
Whoa.
None of those hit.
None of those hit.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Shield guardians are tough, unfortunately. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right.
Oh God.
Yoan, it's your
Yeah.
turn now.
All right, I'm gonna do this this 2 attack thing. It says I have to take a attack action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so need to get close enough to. Oh, I'm already right on top. of
It's in punching distance.
Right. Okay. All right. So just click the weapon, and that'll.
It should, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That does not hit.
Okay.
That
Hey.
one does hit.
Hey guys, a 20 hits.
Now.
Oh man.
What?
Right. Then just click the +1 scimitar right there.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like I copied the wrong things into these guys' stats for some reason. I got the switch that one of these is a shield guardian and the other is not. Huh. Okay, so he takes 10 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And you just carve a little furrow into what is his chest.
Cool.
That end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Tread Scala. It's your turn.
Okay. So this guy's made of metal, right?
Yes.
I'm going to revert form as a bonus action,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast at 3rd level. I think I can do that. Let me check real quick. I'm going to cast heat metal.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that at a higher level.
Is that? I don't know. Well, never mind.
Okay. It's just okay.
It will get another die on that, though. There we go.
See, there's okay, so 7 in total if it's done, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna have to make the DC
Actually,
save.
the DC save is just if it drops whatever I eat, it can't drop it because I'm heating it.
Okay.
So the DC doesn't really matter.
Okay then. As you see the heat, it starts to heat up, and it looks like it's actually causing it to harden, and any little nicks and cuts that it had sustained previously start to close up.
Fantastic. I dropped that immediately.
Oh, you can discontinue it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. It gains 7 hit points.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah. Did you hear that, Nick?
Yep.
Okay. Is that in your turn, Treadskala?
What else I can do?
Okay. It is now Brock's turn.
See, now this is an issue because I'm more than 40 feet away.
Yeah, 40 feet would get you right to the door.
Damn.
You could. Is 40 feet your normal movement?
Yeah.
You could double dash right into the middle.
Yeah, I know.
So that would take his regular action for this turn, though, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming he's going to go at least to the doorway this turn anyway, correct?
Yeah, I'll go to the doorway this because I wouldn't be able to charge him with a double dash and still attack. So
Yeah.
I'll charge to the doorway.
Okay. Is that
And
end your turn?
No. I have javelins, my dude.
Yes, you do. Oh, nice. Who are you aiming at? The one.
The shield guardian.
All right. So in my mind, that is the one on the left-hand side. So
Yes.
the critical hit hits
The 25?
the 28 that you rolled,
Yeah. And then I rolled.
and the 25 also hits. Yes.
Right.
That does
wonder.
defeat his AC.
Will it work? Hey.
What's the +2 for? Oh, it's probably your the modifier. That's right. All right. So that is 22, 28. 28 points of damage. You see your javelin skitter off his armor.
Is he immune to piercing damage?
He hit this, yeah, from non-magical weapons that aren't adamantite, which technically +1s would consider as moderately magical. Is that end your turn?
Yep.
All right. The shield guardian pulls out a sword and will attack the green thing in front of him that heated him up. Okay.
Well, that's a lot of gratitude.
Yeah.
I am myself now, so my AC is 20.
AC is 20. Thank goodness. All right. It hits. So, bitch. Okay. And you take 21 points of damage as it just drags the blade across your chest.
How many?
21.
Ooh.
Oh yes, that's right. Ends his turn. The golem is going to make an attack on you, Yoan, and is going to again try to punch you with its big old fists. And what that was with that? This is the second time I rolled a 1 on the second attack. And the first one you dodge nimbly, and it causes more of its fist to break off on the ground, dealing us 12 points of damage to itself. If you keep this up and you kill this guy
From
from just dodging and me doing damage, this guy deserves to go down. Busk, it's now your turn.
Okay. Do I have to specify that I'm attacking using the Rod of the Pack Keeper +1 or no?
I forget exactly what the Pack Keeper does for
It's
the
just-
addition of adding things.
I have it written down. Rod of the Pack Keeper +1. It adds 1 to spell saves and the attacks. So if you have to roll the attack, it adds 1 to it, and the spell save increases by 1. And they can use it to regain 1 spell slot per day.
Okay, so that's just adding 1 to all your attack rolls and saving rolls for magic. Okay,
Yeah, so I want to
I just assume you use that.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do. Let's try to do Sacred Flame on the metal guy again, which is radiant damage.
Okay, fine. Yes.
I mean,
Sacred Flame.
yeah.
Okay. So that's a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
But this says, oh, right, because it's +1.
Thank goodness this guy has really crap dexterity. He saved. Again, you see flame begin to burn all around him, and nothing happens.
We'll have to switch tack next time, definitely.
Yeah. Maybe lightning.
Frederick, if Bosk has nothing else to do, it's now your turn.
I got nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. Advantage 25, 11, 16.
The 25 definitely hits, but the other 2 do not.
Savage attacker feat. So that is 13 and 7 makes 20.
All right, he takes 20 points of damage from your magical weapon.
And that's all I got.
Okay, Yoan,
Yo.
is your turn.
All right, let's. What I got?
That hits.
Whoa. All right.
I think that also hits. Let me check his AC. That does hit.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah. All right, 16 points of damage. You just start cutting little bits and pieces off of them, kind of like chipping off the edge of cement blocks with a hammer. You deal 16 points of damage to him.
Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome. Red Scala. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna beast shape again, wild shape. This time I'm going to do. Screw it, I'm gonna do an Allosaurus again.
Alrighty.
Oh, I seen this small T-Rex freaking miniature.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yep. So
Do your teeth count? Do your weapons count as magical items?
yes.
Awesome. All right, 25 hits. 7 slashing.
Wow. His teeth count as magical?
Because he's a druid.
Yeah, at level, I believe a level 6.
All right, so 25 also hits and 14 piercing.
Let me check real quick just to be sure. I'm pretty sure it counts as magical. Yes, the 6th level feature is beast form attacks count as magical.
Okay. So you slash him across his armor, leaving deep furrows, and you bite in him like puncturing a tin can. And he seems a bit. The creature seems a bit surprised by this, and you deal combined 21 points of damage.
Wow.
Is that the end of your turn?
Actually, bonus action. I took some damage, so I'm going to use my Hungry Jaws ability. I get to make another bite attack as a bonus action.
Okay. With advantage, that matches and does not defeat his AC.
Does not?
Yeah, tie goes to the defender. Is that end your turn?
Yep.
All right. Brocked. It's now your turn.
I am going to let out some kind of inhuman scream as I fly into a rage and charge this thing and attempt to grapple it.
Which thing are we grappling?
The shield guardian. I don't have a magical weapon to hit it with, so
This is going to be amusing.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you rush up. You're going to make I believe it's an athletics check to grapple. Or no. Okay.
Shit. I forgot to mention reckless attack gives me advantage.
Okay. That's a counter 22. As you come up, it brings up its sword and just blocks your hands with it and kind of pushes you back.
Oh man.
Is that the end of your turn, Brock?
Yep.
Okay. So everyone around you takes 3 damage of fire damage on your turn for 15 feet, correct?
10 feet.
10 feet. All right. Just because I can, I'm going to give you an aura so we can see that area of effect. There we go. That helps me a lot.
Did you do it?
Yes. Can you see it?
No,
It's
I
kind of
can't see it.
Huh. Well, I can see it.
Okay. Is it hitting me?
No, it shouldn't be hitting you.
Okay.
You're like 15 or 20 feet away. Right?
Yeah. Huh. Should be able to be seen. Weird. Okay. All right. How about that? Now can you see it?
Yes, I can see it now.
All right.
Catching Yoan on the sleeve there.
He's just on the outside of that.
Okay.
All right. The
I
shield.
hope so. I'm the only one attacking this guy. I go.
Yeah, but you have him under control.
I got here. Yeah.
You see a couple that effect for the fire happens on each of their turns, if I remember correctly. So he takes he gains 3 points of health.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Did you not miss the point where
But
the fire
The
heals
metal.
him,
Yeah.
Tread lit him on fire and it healed him for 7 HP.
and you see
What?
you see parts of the holes that Treadskull had poked in him kind of seal up.
Oh, freaking A, man.
And it is going to attack you with its sword.
You know,
Okay.
maybe if all you fire fuckers like switch over to my guy, we might.
Well, you think you could hit this thing?
Oh my goodness! Thank goodness.
I don't know.
My AC is 16.
Oh, he critically failed. That's why I said thank goodness. He misses And
Oh my god.
the sword goes out of his hand and clatters away from him
About where does it land?
against the wall.
Oh, so like.
Technically more about here.
Okay.
Because this, despite the fact that Lundgren Bosk is technically in a wall, this has actually got a top to it.
Oh, okay. This here?
No, you were literally in a wall.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, that okay. I was wondering who that was down there.
No, my
Okay.
sleeve's in the fire.
Okay. The golem, once again, will attempt to attack Yoan. Critically fail. Oh my god.
Again?
And I said, if I critically fail. Oh my god.
If, yeah.
Okay. Since your AC is 21, you again just kind of bat away his monstrously large arms with your blade, and he does no damage at all.
Wow.
Bosk, it is now your turn.
Okay. How do these ceilings are pretty high, you said? Pretty tall?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to fly up 20 to 30 feet so that I'm away from being burned up, but that I can still see this guy without having to shoot through anybody. So I could shoot down or shoot at an angle
Yes.
so that I don't have to worry about hitting anyone because I'm bad at missing my allies, unfortunately for me. So we're going to do Eldritch Blast this time.
Awesome.
Isn't that another fire?
No, that's force.
Energy, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
force
I
damage.
do not think he would have advantage at this because none of you are flanking for him. Or does he?
I don't know how that works if I fly. Does that make a difference?
No one's on the exact opposite side of him currently to be able to be flanked, so that does not hit.
Okay.
You also can make a second. It says you have 2 beams.
Oh, so I would just have to roll again.
Yes.
Hold on. Sorry.
It says make a separate attack roll for each. That even does less. Okay, so you have the giant airwave of Eldritch Blast force energy just come in and just kind of lightly touch him. Twice.
Patting him on the shoulder.
Yes.
I was going to say gently caresses his face.
Yes, it gently caresses his metallic face. Frederick.
Second verse is same as the first. This is all I got. I got a 25.
That does hit. I like how it min-maxed there.
Savage attacker. 18 and 4 make 22. Yeah, 22.
All right, and it takes 22 points of necrotic damage as some of the magical energy just kind of starts to flow into the sword, taking what you would assume would be its life force.
Wait, fucking pause. Out of character. Ralph, do you
Yeah.
have Dispel Magic?
I do. I don't think it's memorized. I don't know how the whole spell thing works. I have no idea what the hell's going on with that. But I don't have anything memorized for that level, so I don't know if I'd be allowed to just like pretend I memorized it or
Well, you're allowed to have 10 spells memorized per day.
10 to.
10 total spells memorized per day.
Okay, so I've got like 4 level 1 and 3 level 2.
So that's
So
7.
Leaving 3 level 3s.
Right,
Well, no.
so theoretically,
Or-
You could have 3 of any level.
Okay.
so I mean, I don't know. It's
I'm
up
just
to the
saying.
DM to decide whether I would have memorized it or not.
I'm trying to see if I can actually be cast on some of these things, but one has an advanced saving throw against magical attacks and things.
Again, right.
Still getting that. You can still lose.
True.
that end your turn?
Me? Yes.
It is now Yoan's turn.
All right, I'm gonna.
Oh, did you mark down 3 hit points for the
Me?
fire effect? Yes.
Oh, me?
For Frederick.
Oh.
I did not, but I did now.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh yeah.
All right, that hits.
It does. Okay. Cool.
And that also hits.
Yeah.
9 slashing damage, 20 slashing damage. You're just taking off chunks of this golem thing.
God.
And you just leaving bits and pieces of it crumbled around it. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. T'Challa, it's now your turn.
Okay. Bite and claw. Bite.
Okay. 21 hits, 19 does not. Wow.
Almost max damage.
All right, so you just slash into him and leaving a huge furrow and take 3 points of fire damage from your helpful ally there. And he takes 23 points of damage, leaving him deeply scarred.
I'm gonna call it there.
All right. Bracht. It is now your turn.
Did he succeed in grappling this thing or no?
No, he did not. He failed.
Okay.
But would that have been the best thing, though, for him to hold on to something that heals fire damage?
Well, no, because it would have been heating up in his arms.
Okay. I'm going to stop raging.
Okay.
And
Is your
then-
axe a +1?
No,
Okay.
none of my weapons are magical.
Well,
After we get out of here, we'll need to fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm
Definitely.
Money for it, you know?
I mean, you could try to grapple him again. I will tell you he has immunities to non-magical weapons.
Yeah. That's why grappling him is really my only option.
So, like resistance to non-magical attacks, that would include if Proc picked him up and tried to
No.
bash him against the ground, or no?
Not resistance, immunity.
Oh, immunity. So
Yeah.
basically, you get
With-
nothing.
Pickle on my first javelin. And it bounced.
Okay, immunity. That's a whole nother thing.
Yes, it is.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, he's mostly dead.
Well, I'm going to use reckless attack again and attempt to grapple. Son of a bitch.
He could. Oh, it was close, but it failed.
I mean, I rolled a bottom quarter of that dice roll to get a 15.
Okay.
Am I even allowed to do anything after failing to grapple?
No.
Yeah.
All right.
What kind of a barbarian is useless in combat?
You.
The one that follows the path of Toot and
Okay.
Jawbreaker.
What?
What?
It's an inside joke between Nick and me that Toot and Jawbreaker is a paladin who can hit things but minimizes his damage like all the time.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so since you tried to grapple it again, is going to try to punch you, or more accurately, slam you. So it raises its arms and makes an attack. Yeah, there we go. What's your AC?
16.
All right. So you feel this big old metallic fist crack across your jaw, and you take 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Halved, right?
He drops his
he-
raging
I was gonna
because
say-
of the fire.
Gotcha. I missed that. My bad.
Completely fine. That's not the one I wanted to click on.
Huh.
All right. Is now the golem's turn.
Well, I can take 2 more hits like that and survive.
Well, what part of its damage was maxed, so yeah. Okay. The golem again tries to attack Owen. I feel like one of these is like the star player versus the really crappy one, and it just swings and misses your armor class again, and it's starting to feel a little embarrassed at this point.
This embarrassed golem.
It despite the fact that his face is carved, it somehow seems to be really distressed, and his frown deepens. It's now Bosk's turn.
Of course, because he can't do his job.
Oh yes, that's right.
I'm just saying-
it gains 3 points of the fire damage. It gains 3 points.
Okay, I'm gonna try to blast the metal one again.
Yay! That's not hit.
Okay, we'll try it again.
That also does not hit.
Oh dear. All right, that's basically it.
All right, Frederick.
You already know.
That hits. That's not hit. That does hit.
Savage attacker feat. All right, so 8 and 2 make 10. 9 and 8 make 17. Plus 6 is 23, so 33 points of damage.
You just lay into him as you deal 33 points of damage to him. The force and the necrotic working together. Sorry, the force only working against this thing. You said 33 points of damage?
Yeah, if I don't get necrotic, then yeah, only force.
You start to see a number of metallic pieces start to come off of him, and the chinks of your blade, or the gouges out of its armor, are getting deeper and deeper and wider as you fight this thing. Yoan, it's your turn.
All right, let's take this fucker down.
That hits.
Oh.
That does not hit.
Now, what's the 11 then 21?
That's if you had rolled with advantage. The higher of those two rolls would be considered the better one. Or if you roll with disadvantage, the lower two. So I generally take the one on the left as the first roll,
Right.
and if it's a straight roll.
Okay. And the second didn't hit. Okay.
So you slash into this thing more, leaving a deep gouge in the center of its chest as you just flick your blade around and roll it off the side of it as you miss with the second hit.
Fucker. Grumble, grumble.
Okay.
Yeah, I got these little plastic tubes, and I think they were holding like vape cartridges. And I went to the game store the other day, and they got dice that I think will fit in them. Little tiny D6s.
Cool.
Yep.
Chitskala, it's now your turn.
All right. Damn it. Hey.
All right. The first one does not hit. The second one does hit. So you bite into it, dealing 13 points of damage.
That's all I can do.
All right. Bracht. It's your turn.
My God, I wish I knew what program's doing this.
Well, I will use reckless attack again and attempt to grapple it. That's deception. That's not what I wanted.
I wanted to make him to think I'm going to attack him.
20. Nice. Yeah, that's gonna work super well.
All right. It fails, and you bear hug it.
Hell yeah. I am going to attempt to pin.
He's attempting a pin.
And he does not. You do not pin. He kind of moves
Well, I
around.
already have grapple, or I already have him grappled, so I should have advantage over him, right?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, 26.
Yes. So yeah, you pin him, and he's just you're kind of awkwardly hugging this giant metal thing. Okay. Since that ends your turn.
All right.
He's going to attempt to break your grapple, so I'll roll to maintain the grapple.
Damn it, deception. Deceptively maintains grapple.
You think you're grappled. Okay. He fails and is still pinned. So all attacks now have advantage against him, and he's considered flat-footed, which doesn't really matter because his AC is so damn high. Okay. The golem is going to is really kind of pissed right now. He's going to try to attack you again, Yoan.
Are we seeing the... No, we're not.
Okay. The first one misses. The second one hits.
Oh.
Hopefully your glass cannon days are not over. Take 12 points of damage as he just connects with your ribs in the undercut.
Temporary.
Okay. Bosk, it's now your turn, Lundgren.
You're right, Yoan?
Yeah, I'm good for now.
Okay, good. We're going to try to hit him again. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. Although, yeah, they're immune to most of this stuff.
I'm just gonna. Oh wait, you have advantage on your attack since he's pinned.
Yeah. So like lightning and fire are separate damages, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a slot for today. Cast Witch Bolt.
The hell is...
Sorry, texts.
If that's
Oh,
to
it's your
beat his
phone
AC.
vibrating.
Yeah. See, now I really want to know what that actually sounds like on
I
your
thought
end.
I was at the fucking dentist's office, dude.
You could listen to the stream back
Yeah.
afterwards.
And let me tell you something. My last appointment was not fun.
Okay, a 14 does
Oh,
not
no.
defeat his AC.
Okay.
So
I don't have
you send
anything
blue
about
energy
any.
down, and it doesn't do anything. It just kind of wipes off some of the rust that's on this guy.
Okay.
So he's shiny and clean.
Wait, you're cleaning our enemy?
No, he said that's what happened when I missed with Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Oh, which part? Yeah.
Frederick, it's now your turn to make 3 attacks.
Thank you. 23.
23 hits.
Savage attacker. I'm going to take the 15.
Okay. So 15 necrotic damage goes into the shield guardian.
Fella.
As it you see at the edges of the of where your blade travels, you see it's just an unnatural amount of rust start to form around the wound. as if it is being critically aged against its will. Yoan, it's your turn.
I'm alright.
That hits.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
That also hits.
Oh, whoop.
Oop.
Okay.
All right, so you deal 15 points of slashing damage as you continue to pretty much slowly disembowel a bowelless entity. And he takes 15 points of damage. I do the math in my head and then question every single bit of it. It is now Treadskull's turn.
Bite and claw.
Okay, with advantage, that does hit.
Yep.
6 damage.
I need to get
Advantage that also hits.
hits.
18. So you deal 18 points of damage as you just start tearing at his shoulders as much as you can around Brock. 18 points of damage. 18 points of damage. Okay. Brock, it's your turn.
Well,
You could try to knock him prone.
okay. I mean, would that even help?
Well, it would put him at disadvantage, and then if he wanted to do anything, he'd have to get up and waste half of his movement. But not really, no.
I mean, could I try to just straight up rip his head off?
I'm going to go with no.
I mean, what
man.
if you got him at 20, though?
That would be tough.
If that counts as bludgeoning, he's immune to that. So it'd just be like
Oh,
Terminator without the head, just kind of still going.
I forgot about that.
Okay, but it would be good for theatrics.
I mean, it would be good. Just roll. Roll to see if you can remove his head. All right. Let's counter strength that because obviously that's going to involve some amount of you finagling. Yeah, no, even with advantage, it matches that, and you are unable to rip off its head.
Damn it.
Oh my.
All right. It's going to counter grapple you now, or attempt to break the grapple.
Is anybody.
Son of a bitch.
It plinks you off and is now ungrappled.
Do I roll a 1 and a 2?
Since that takes up most of its turn, it's not going to do anything. The golem is once again going to try to punch the Blade Singer.
Oh, I'm getting hit again.
Attempting. Okay. First one hits, the second one does not. And as the fist springs in and crashes down on you, you take 11 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Minimize and maximize on 2 of the rolls.
I don't. 11, you said?
11. Okay, Bosk, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
We'll take like one more hit, and I'm gonna have to bail out.
I'm gonna hit a second slot and try to cast Witch Bolt on the metal guy again.
Okay. Well, it does not work. You once again clean off more of his rust.
Man, the armor we make out of this guy is going to be so clean.
Yeah. That's apparently a bad habit of mine.
Frederick, it is now your turn. Okay, Nice Fall hits, as does the second Righteous Avenger hit.
Knight's Fall is going to be my savage attacker. So I'm going to take the first one,
Holy.
which is going to be 13 and 7 make 20, plus 13 is 33, plus 8 is 41.
All right, so you do 41 points of damage. So you just lay into him. Huge pieces of him are starting to fall off as the force just spreads more apart, spreads, and the necrotic rusts parts of him as you cut into even one blade going all the way through what would be considered his torso out the back. But he's still standing, and bits and pieces of him are starting to fall off. Yoan,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Damn.
Chris, this thing had like 142 hit points, right?
Oh, frick.
Roll a. Let's see. That's a critical roll. You're gonna have to roll a 1d4 for me.
What, 1d4?
Yes. To see what happens to your sword.
Slash R?
Yes.
1d4?
Is this a magical? You have a +1 scimitar, or
Yeah, this says +1. Yeah.
Yeah, +1. It says 1d6 plus 5 slashing.
okay. You slash at him, and it gets caught in some of in one of the holes that you made, and it shifts, and it takes the blade out of your hand, and it clatters to the floor. You're
Wait, he
disarmed.
like grabbed my sword and like pulled it out of my.
No, as you swung, it got caught in one of the crevices that you previously made. It reacted, and that action pulled it out of your hand.
Oh, so it's like stuck in him now, huh?
No, it fell out. It's just that.
Okay.
It's just that you rolled a critical failure.
So I don't get to roll for the 22?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh. Okay.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
That's the nature of critical failures.
Yeah.
Tritskala.
Don't let this thing beat you now.
I don't.
Ooh. Okay.
Still standing.
That's 14. Yeah, okay. You bite into it, and out of the corner of your eye, you see right at the center of its chest and its forehead, this small sigil begins to glow slightly blue, and it's gone. Disappeared. And your mouth is open, like you've been biting onto something, and it's a little comical looking, but it is disappeared.
Turn. I've got 60 feet of movement, so I'm pretty sure I can get over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That hits. All right. You deal 16 piercing damage to the golem, and you just bite into its back. And the taste of rocks is very familiar from your younger days of finding out what is and is not food.
Salty. Very salty.
I wonder if it tastes like cake.
Rock cake, yes. All right. Brock, it is now your turn.
Ooh. So. What should I do?
Well, the guy you were trying to grapple before has disappeared.
Has been killed.
He's been killed.
The technical term is deaded.
I thought it was killed.
No, it's deaded. He has been deaded.
Huh.
Is deaded.
Is deaded.
Oh, it's a cantrip.
Oh, just as a reminder to myself, with those 2 casts of Witch Bolt, I'm now out of slots for the day.
Well, after this combat, you probably won't be having any more until a while from now.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to throw my javelins at this thing.
Okay.
Oh,
That does not
disappeared.
hit. And seeing as you only have 3 javelins and you didn't pick up any of the other ones,
4.
you have 4. Okay.
Yeah.
The second one does hit. Okay. And as you're standing in front of this thing, this javelin just comes out of nowhere and just sticks into him like a dartboard, and he takes 11 piercing damage. Okay. The golem, now with a plethora of options, swings one fist at Yoan, and then swings the other one at what's his name, Tretskala, fighting his attacks. Okay. And the other is AC Tretskala.
It is.
Oh, my.
14.
14.
Okay. You see the fist coming, and you catch it in your mouth, but this kind of gives it a bit more momentum, and this is gonna be terrible. Take 22 points of damage, Yoan.
22.
Yes.
Whoa.
Are you unconscious?
No, but I think I'm down to 1 point. Yeah.
So you feel this massive stone fist just catch you full in on the side. It feels like your rib cage is being compressed from one side, and just you feel the world start to accelerate, and it comes off of you, and you're just ready for this day to be over, and from the pain in your ribs, ready for your life to be over if it has to continue like this. Bosk. It's now Lundgren's turn.
Okay. So Yoan has 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
Okay. So technically, I hate to say this, but technically you're fine for now.
Yes.
Technically, yeah. That's a good word for it.
So I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the golem thing,
Okay.
or I should say, try to.
All right. The first one does not hit.
Okay, let's try it again.
That does hit.
Okay. And then we do this damage plus 6.
Son of...
Plus 6.
Yeah, for the radiant damage.
And as you teeter on the edge of consciousness, you see the golem rear back as this giant wave of force energy just boom, crackles into him, and he takes 8 points of damage. And there's just this little bit of light that emanates from him, like as if it was infused with radiant energy for some reason. 8 points of damage. Reels back. But it's still standing. Frederick. It's now your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right?
Yeah.
Fuck this guy up. I don't think I fuck him up.
No, you don't. And roll a 1d4 for the Knight's Fall Sword.
Do I not have no, not direct flanking. One.
You missed. And the blade kind of just skips off of him. All right. Yoan, It's now your turn. Your sword's on the ground.
Now, if I try to retreat, that's going to provoke an opportunity, right?
No. It's just
No?
going to take your attack action to do that. To pick it up.
Take my. Fuck.
You won't be able.
Right,
You'll
'cause
be
you
able to
would-
pick it up, but you won't be able to do much of anything else, unless you have quick draw, which I don't think is a thing.
I
That's
don't.
not a
Wait,
wizard
no,
thing,
it
is
is.
it?
Well, it's a feat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's yeah. I don't even know if I have any feats yet.
I have 2, but they're not here.
Training and later.
Now you can use a cantrip if it takes an action or a
Wait, you
bonus action.
regain some of your I
You could use it. You could use a cantrip if it's an action or a bonus action.
can use a cantrip.
Yeah.
Or technically any spell that takes 1 action to cast.
But then I wouldn't be able to retreat, right?
Retreating would provoke an attack of opportunity unless you killed him.
So I am gonna shit.
Running away provokes an attack. Picking something up does not.
And you could also defer casting a cantrip at him and then engraving the blade later.
I'm son of a bitch. Crap. All right, so I can pick my weapon up, and then that would be like my movement, and then I could still do my double attack with the action.
You could sacrifice your movement action to pick up the blade, yes.
Okay, yeah. So fuck. Yeah, that's what I got to do. I might as well do it.
Okay, so you pick up the blade?
Yeah. I mean, I've got false life memorized, but there's no guarantee I'm gonna survive even if I cast that. So,
That hits.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm guessing.
Since it does have advantage, it does hit. So you have done 2 strikes to it.
Oh, both of them hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
18 points of damage. You cut deeply into it, and a similar sigil, only orange, appears in the thing's chest, and it also disappears. Only a little bit more fiery flare.
Whoa. Wow.
The air is heavy with magical energy, and your foes are nowhere in sight.
Huh.
I'm going to collect my javelins, and then I'm going to see if the Shield Guardian's sword is still around.
It is.
I'm going to collect that.
Okay. It is a great sword. I will determine what it is later.
Considering it's a shield guardian, do they have a shield too?
No. That's more of like its purpose in life.
It was the shield.
Yes.
All right, I should yeah, I'm gonna go have a smoke.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I'm going to
Well,
assume
while
you
he's
guys are
around,
good.
let's go ahead and fucking.
My phone is at 17%.
Well, this is almost done.
And
Got
draining.
an outlet nearby?
I'm charging in my car, but it's still
Oh.
draining.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hangouts.
dear. Okay.
Hangouts uses
Yeah.
more energy than it can take in.
While he's gone, let's go ahead and do the chests.
Okay.
Give me a second.
You-
Let me pull
You
up
approach the chest.
Let's open this bitch up.
Fuck yeah.
No, nothing happens.
Brock! Brock!
Oh,
Come here,
Okay.
Mr. Wizard.
You want me to just make a straight strength chest to rip this thing open? Strength check?
All use.
is there
I
any
will assist with
keyholes?
my crowbar.
Damn. Does a 26 break it open?
Yes. Yes, it do.
Blah! Just rip it apart.
Okay. In the western chest, which I'm assuming is the one you guys are opening,
Mhm.
there are ba-ba. There are 12 gems and 4 potions.
How much are the gems worth?
They are 500 GP each, and they are aquamarines.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
So we're split all this evenly, right?
Well, yeah, roughly. I mean, what we've been doing.
Pile your stuff into the party funds.
Yeah, what we do. What my plan was because I still have stuff from our last session. Is convert it all over to gold, and then distribute it out. Like give everyone what their cut would be, and I assume you want your straight cut, and then if everyone else is okay with it, give them a smaller portion and pile the rest into the party funds.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that arrangement.
Okay, and the eastern chest now.
Okay.
Has it been a minute yet?
This one's a little bit tougher. Let me
I was gonna say assist
try
with my
something
crowbar.
here. Nah. Oh, jeez.
You're starting to feel as if you're starting to wrench your back just a little bit. Yes, it's been a minute.
You know that.
Okay, so I lose Radiant Soul.
Crowbar.
Crowbar.
So that gives me advantage on strength, right?
Yes.
You actually have a crowbar?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
he
do
actually
does.
has a crowbar. Ching.
That thing has come in so much came in so handy.
It's taken a bit. This seems to be really well locked. And with
Brock, do you
Brock and the crowbar.
You try with the crowbar.
Brock,
Could we make a fulcrum with the crowbar and the magic rope?
Technically,
Okay.
I think we could.
It's crowbar. And
There we go.
Three.
Crowbar.
boom. The top of the lid flings open, and you find inside a number of bags with a total of 19,000 gold pieces.
Holy balls.
Whoa!
Yes,
Might
sir.
be buying that bar sooner rather than later.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, there is a wrapped figure on the dais in the center chamber.
Oh Jesus! All right, let's go and unwrap him.
It
Or like
appears
a
to be
corpse?
somewhat magical, and as you pull back the wrapping, you see lying there peacefully looking an individual who looks very similar to the dervish king that you encountered before.
Check his pulse. Is he alive?
As you reach for him, his eyes flare open, and he kind of smacks your hand away. And he gingerly gets up. Who are you?
I'm Frederick von Steuben. I was sent to find you. We know that you were kidnapped and exchanged with a doppelganger.
He kind of feels his head a little bit. He swings his legs over and gets up. It's kind of like he's trying to shake off a headache. And you see around him, unlike the other Dervish King, there are just like when you have those weird single cell things going over your eyelid when on a bright day, something very similar to that just kind of radiates around him in kind of a fiery aura, but it's like it's there, but it's not there. Like you know it's there, but you can't really see it. Ah. How long have I been here?
I'll be honest, I don't know.
Possibly months.
Do you need healing?
What is going on?
The Order of Saronicus has replaced you with a doppelganger and has taken over your city.
What? He turns angrily toward you.
Yeah. Okay, so probably a bit longer.
What? They took over the city? Is an
Yes.
imposter on my throne?
Yes.
This must be rectified immediately.
Well, yeah, that was our plan. If you were dead, we were going to attack and take over the city. But you're alive, so good.
They will pay for this.
I agree. Let's
He
do it.
begins walking out of the area into the central place where the ball was. He kind of sniffs the air. Strong magic has been here. Well, we shall proceed to the kingdom. Are you the only ones of your party?
Well, there's all of us. I assume he's seen all of us.
Yeah.
There's Sir Algrim of the House of Lond. He's
No,
back
is
at the
he
kingdom.
here?
Not here. He's at the kingdom. With a small constituents of soldiers.
What is the fastest method of transportation back to the capital that you have?
Horses and wagons.
Well, let's commence at once.
All right.
And with that, we will end tonight's session because one, things will happen next time, and Nick's phone is about to die or getting close to it. So we shall bid you all adieu and catch you on our next adventure. Cool music plays as the lights go down.